What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lucas. You guys are watching Boosted Beards, as you know. Today we are going to be doing Cool Not Cool Part 2. And I want to let you guys know there are going to be a lot of cuts in this. This is going to look like a Hoonigan video. So we just had way too much content to fit into this video, so we had to cut it down a little bit, make things flow a little bit better. Otherwise this video would have been an hour and a half long. But without further ado, let's get to it. There's a trend that you guys are going to notice. Tyler is a huge JDM Subaru fanboy.
And even the USDM, because that's what we can get a hold of here. I think if you haven't seen this car, it comes off as a little surprising, but if you're Subaru
It
fan,
comes off as a little El Camino.
Almost. A 1987 Subaru Brat. They got 73 horsepower.
73 horsepower?
Wow. Yeah, but you're talking, 80s, like Japan.
How much is that car?
The last one I saw was $5,000.
Where?
Up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, somewhere around there. It was not in good condition.
I don't want a good condition one.
Are you talking restored or good condition?
Let's say that I can reliably drive it to work every day.
I plead the fifth.
You heard it here first, guys.
We're not talking about good dailies, though. We're talking about cool cars. I mean, this thing had 2 seats in the back.
Yeah, I mean, guaranteed. That's something that I would keep in my garage and I would pull out if I was like going to like a car show or something.
It's got an aggressive front end, especially for a Japanese car. It's almost, dare I say, muscle-ish.
Yeah, it's definitely
like
something you would drive kind of on the weekends. You would draw some attention with it. People who knew what it is would know. And I think they would appreciate it. So, with that being said, I'm gonna say it's cool.
I mean, it's cool.
It's cool.
Slap it
That's
up.
pretty cool. Long travel suspension, Baja Brat.
This one might just go.
I don't know, maybe a little bit lower.
Right over top of the 80s. Oh, man. Since we're on the Subaru theme, we might as well make every single person on this entire channel a lot like me.
Listen, so what do we have now? We're 83 subscribers right now.
About to go down.
So to the 65 of you
That probably have one.
that have this car, Dakota will no longer be a part of this channel. So you can just come on back when you when this video ends.
I'm gonna get jumped outside, dude.
You might.
I'm gonna drive down the road.
You might get jumped. A lot of our subscribers have this car.
Are you ready? The 2019 WRX, not the STI, just the WRX. Because the FA20 is an abomination. And
Not wrong.
I don't believe that it should ever have been put in any Subaru ever created.
That's like, when you
Disgusting.
you come to school and you kind of weren't there the whole week, and then like Friday you're like, man, I've got to cram for this exam, and you put an FA20 in a Subaru.
Disgusting.
That's it. That guy was late for work, and he was like, you know what, this'll work. It's what fits.
It's laziness. They're like, we have the BRZ engine already, let's just slap a turbo on there and throw it in there, let's go.
Yeah.
Disgusting. It's a good car, but wrong engine.
Yeah, I think
anything else.
I think the body was a little weird too. Didn't they call this model the because every Subaru has like,
It was the Evo I.
yeah, it was like the eye, whatever
Snake
style
eye.
of headlights they called it. So it's like you had your mean eyes, you had your bug eyes, blob eyes, hawk eyes,
I lose track after that.
Is it this
Evo
one?
eye, stink eye, I believe.
Yes, it is.
So you're coming at this car saying it's a good car but a bad engine, right?
The engine just completely ruins the entire WRX everything.
We're doing cool, not cool. And like the thing.
Yeah, the car's cool, the engine's not cool.
So I have to say.
So what do we do?
Still
What are we
cool
gonna say?
for my vote? I have to say it's
I think
cool.
it's not. I don't know, we're lying. What do you think? You think lying?
This might be a slap on the line. Because the engine's dragging it down. But
The engine
Yeah, but
is-
should we do we keep it and save fans, or we just remain true to ourselves and just go with what we think is right?
Not cool. Or middle. I think line.
You think line? I was all with you, man. I was gonna say a stock WRX was not cool. Sorry,
You know
somebody had to say it. Now you guys know.
Not cool. FA20 is garbage.
We don't put it on the line. We put it in not cool. Once it goes up there, it's stuck.
Not cool.
Not cool touching the
So
line.
what am I putting it next to though? So
I mean, it's gonna go pretty high up.
well, let's put it next to the Cybertruck.
Okay,
I mean, the
yeah.
Cybertruck is kind of cool, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a Cybertruck.
They have the opposite
I'll take
problem.
it.
So good engine, good transmission, bad body. Good body, good drivetrain, bad engine.
Yeah.
Depending, if it's the automatic, bad transmission too.
Fix the engine, we'll be back. And with that, we are gonna go with the Caterham 7. This car was produced for quite a few years, I do believe a couple decades. It is based on the Lotus 7, I might add. Very fast company. This car weighs 1,202 pounds. 0 to 60 in 3.1.
That's fast.
That's fast.
That is fast. For a car that was made like
1950?
yeah, in the 70s and stuff, the Caterham was kind of old. I mean, they still make a lot of Caterhams nowadays too. They're different model. I do believe it's like an 8 or something, I think is what they changed it up to. But yeah, the 7 was produced quite a while back. And I mean, 0 to 60 in 3.1, something like this.
Back in those days, it was pretty quick.
Side exits? What kind of car can you get side exits on?
Right, yeah.
Like, Viper? You can get some side exits on a Viper.
I think the look
But I mean,
too,
what else?
with like the wheels, popping out, you can see the bits.
Again, the
roll
exposed
cage.
axle. I did tell you I was a fan of that. I do like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
It's got an exposed roll cage. It's got a wind screen instead of a shield. The difference in that is that windshield was going to cover up all of the car. Windscreen is kind of like on a motorcycle. It's low. It's just enough to kind of get the wind over top of you. I mean, what do you guys think? This thing is like...
There's no argument.
I think this thing is bomb.
It is cool. I
Like,
like it.
imagine having one of these. I don't think they're very cheap or very expensive either. I think you can get kit car versions of these. Like, I mean, we might... one of these might be, like a kit car might be what I paid for my Subaru.
Shit.
I think this is gonna like...
Right, I think it's cool as fuck.
That's like up there. Oh, yeah, it's not controversial for us at all.
No.
Well, see, someone's buying them because they keep.
Yeah, they do keep making them.
Moms.
I suppose.
Who's the demographic? Leave it in the comments. Let us know down below. Who's buying these?
2018 Nissan Juke.
Who is buying a Juke?
Where do you want the headlights?
Isn't that the one
Right.
that they did, like it was that black and yellow kind of Pittsburgh Steelers look edition?
I'm pretty sure.
Your headlights are on your hood.
Well, they did make they made one, the Juke R that had the
They tried to bring it back.
the R35 engine in it.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Yeah,
At
not
all.
cool.
Not even slightly.
It is. We will put it. We'll put it right there. How about that?
Yeah, it's a little cooler than a PT Cruiser. We'll bring some power out on you guys.
What you got? What you got?
The 2018 BMW M2 Competition.
Is this one of your cools or not cools?
See, I've always wondered about these. Do you know if these actually come with turn signals or is that optional?
Oh,
Because I never seem to see
That's
them
optional, of course. You don't want to.
You are.
Okay, okay.
All right, we
Messing
said
things up.
they're just one of the best driver's cars on this earth even ever.
Wait, when you buy this car, do you drive this car or does it come with a driver?
It comes with an old man in a tuxedo.
Really?
Yeah. He
Very impressive.
He turns off all the traction control and everything. Just
That must be where the exaggerated price comes into play.
and that's why the turn signals don't work because there's an old man driving you around.
So with this BMW though, the only thing I think isn't cool about it is half the people who drive them.
Hold up.
There's a monster.
It's a 2-door. How you gonna fit your chauffeur in the front?
What do you mean?
You said it comes with somebody.
I sit in the
How you
passenger
riding in
seat.
the passenger seat? You
can't
can't weird that
chauffeur
old
it.
man out.
I shift for the old man.
You-
I shift for you.
That's about enough of that. You go ahead and put that thing on the board. I don't need to hear about you shifting for some old man. A lot of you guys are going to agree with me on this one. It is what it is. I don't even, is this car still in production anymore?
No, Scion isn't a company anymore.
Scion's not even a company?
Wow.
Man, I'm
Not
out of
reflects-
date on my Carfax.
It's been a while. They closed.
You mean I don't keep up with a company? I don't keep up with a company that has zero styling skills? Really?
The TC look good.
Get out of here. You can't say that when you've made this car.
True.
We're going to be talking about the 2006 Bread Box, aka the Scion XB.
There's a community for it though.
It looks like a box.
It is a box.
Like,
Enough said.
the fan base is there. It's weird.
I don't
but it's
understand
there.
it. If you have a Scion XB 2006, let us know in the comments below and what you've done to it. Why do you have one? I think we're on agreement.
Yeah, not
Where this
cool.
car needs to go.
Still cooler than a PT Cruiser though.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Which is unfortunate.
man, what are we looking at here? The
I think
Nissan or the Bread Box?
I don't know.
I think it's gonna go next to a Juke.
Yeah.
They're like, they're the yin and yang.
It's almost not as bad as the Juke still, which is sad.
Yeah. So I got two left.
It's bad.
I gotta pull. I was hoping to save this for last, but
Wait, that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's not mine. That's
Ew.
pretty. Whoops.
Ew.
if you just go on Google
I wrote off.
and you search ugly car,
Literally the fifth car.
The
I'm
fifth
guaranteed.
car.
It should be the first.
Mm-hmm.
the Fiat Mospa. Coming with a 1.6 petrol or a 1.9 diesel, 5-speed manual. So it's supposed to be a
That's
fun
all
car,
it came in.
and there's no power to have
It
fun with.
only came in a 5-speed manual with a 1.6, right? 1.6 petrol engine.
Yeah. And like,
Where are you going?
I can hear the lugging now.
it looks like you had a really tiny like sedan, and someone was like, "You need to make a minivan out of this by tomorrow."
Yeah, and they literally just took they took their Ford Taurus and put a minivan top on it. They're like, done. Again, this is another, you missed all week, showed up on Friday, and you're like, all right, good enough.
Showed
Let's
up.
get out of here.
Should have hung over on Friday.
Yeah.
We should just light that picture on fire.
Does this even go on the wall?
You know what, man?
I don't want to make.
I think
you
it's
look
gonna
at
be our first floor one.
I don't want to make you look at that.
That's where that goes. Nobody should have to look at it.
They gotta see it. Bring it out.
The baby girl of almost the entire JDM community. I would
What
almost
is it?
go as far as saying that.
Yeah.
The 2000 Mazda RX-7 FD.
Never heard of it.
That's straight cold.
And then you just lost about 80 subscribers. Just shut off the video right
You
there.
guys ever heard of that car?
All right. Well, I can convince you already. Pop-up headlights.
13B
Sold.
turbocharged 2-rotor.
But still, we got you convinced. You know, between the rotary and the pop-up headlights, the signature, just one of the best cars to come out of Japan.
Oh yeah, easy.
This is a cool car.
The FD is.
Man, I am
It's
drawing a
gold.
blank on that engine. Oh, Wankel.
Yeah.
Wankel, that was the name.
I thought it was called a Dorito engine.
Yes. It's powered by Cool Ranch.
We add 2 more, get us a 4-rotor. Sounds better than any F1 car on this earth.
Rotaries do sound nice. I, however, know nothing about working on a rotary. Never touched one.
It's good.
That being said, I mean, I'm going to put it on the not cool. I'm just kidding. You guys are going to love this one. You've probably never seen one of these.
I didn't see one till today.
There's a reason for that. Mostly German manufacturing, but this is the Volkswagen thing, or the Type 181. In the United States, it's better known as the Volkswagen thing. I think they named it just because they're like, you know what? What does this look like? And they're like, looks like a thing to me. And they're like, all right, done.
I like it.
I think they could bring it back.
Yeah,
I think they will bring it back.
I think it's pretty cool. I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna move around. We'll just put it.
The Nissan Skyline GTR R32.
Where them JDM fanboys at?
Twin turbo inline 6 engine. That thing can rev almost 1,000 beyond the RPM gauge in my Outback. And that's stuck.
Doesn't the LFA rev to like 10K or something like that?
I don't know. Some of these new cars are crazy.
Well, no, it's that the Lexus supercar. The
Oh
LFA.
yeah, the one that looks like your Kia.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it revs like it.
I swear to God, this thing does. What is it? The LFA, your Kia, and
The Genesis?
Yeah.
There's another car that looks just like yours.
I gotta say, we don't have it in the photo here, but one thing we gotta comment on. The taillights on this thing, whoever designed them.
You're in a Chevy. GM stole them.
Hold up. When you throw the infinity taillight on the back of this thing, I want to set infinity taillights. They were nice, man. You had the LEDs with the mirror and all that. It forms, so the infinity taillights are sort of like an infinity mirror. You know, you look into it, it's one set of lights, but you look into it and it continues to travel on. They look amazing. Whether they're street legal or not, no idea. Do we really care?
Nope.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Before everybody says it, it's not a BMW.
It's almost a BMW.
This is the 2020 Toyota Supra GR. This one's a launch edition.
Why don't you guys just go ahead and hop on the bandwagon with him?
I can hear it in the comments now.
Yeah.
Is that a BMW? No, it's not a BMW.
Calling you out.
Just because the engine is a BMW.
There are a couple of these in town. I actually saw a couple of them. There's a black one driving around.
They're
I believe a red one too.
So far, I've seen like just the tuning potential for this car in general.
Yeah, some of them look pretty sick. They're a wide body on these things. It needed a wing. It needed to be part of the big wang gang.
I think something they're doing is, to the original Supra they're trying to copy. It was a car that was meant to be tuned and modified to the person who bought it.
Well, that's what they tried to do with this one. I know that a lot of the Toyota engineers said that they left spaces in certain places and certain pre-drilled holes and all kinds of stuff so that it's easy to modify because they wanted to have a modifiable car.
Exactly.
So they just made this car that they're like, hey, we did almost all the work.
Right? Pretty much. It's up to you to finish it. Here's a 75% put together puzzle. Put together the rest of the puzzle. Thank you.
Yeah. Here's a very expensive project car.
Yeah, finish it.
155 top speed. Man, I think I pulled something up here that was 155. That's
probably limited. Yeah.
Electronically limited. You're correct. Sorry.
I was about to say, there's no way.
Yeah, I was like, man, that is really slow.
The B58, it'll go.
Without limiter, here we go. 163. Thank God they limited to that like 13 miles an hour. Everyone loves that car.
The Mark IV is.
Everyone except for the member of the channel that is no longer going to be here at the end of the video. He's not a fan.
It's too overhyped. There's too much. Like it's an amazing, great car, but it's not to the levels people think it is. Like it's the 2J.
But
you can put 2J in anything.
Ask him where he's going to put this on the chart.
Maybe this is Mark V. It's at the bottom.
Still on the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
Down to 3.
I was thinking that or the other one.
I kind of like the other one.
All right, let's get back into this, guys. It's too much playing around.
So what do you got?
Does everybody just stare at it for a couple seconds?
Yeah, because anytime we do anything that just doesn't work, Tyler has to edit it out. Next, we're going to talk about a car that I hands down, I love this car.
Cool.
And that is the Lancia Stratus.
That's right.
This is the kind of thing that got Group B Rally shut down pretty much, was that people built these insane cars.
Oh yeah, this thing was, I do believe, turbocharged, short wheelbase. It was crazy, insane. Yeah. This car, World Rally Champions. That's all I gotta say.
Till
70,
Subaru stepped in.
74, 75, and 76
Those big boys.
World Rally Champions.
Get those pop-up headlights again.
Does have pop-up headlights, you know, like we
Pop
keep
up
saying.
the world.
Like we keep saying.
Bring them back.
Hashtag bring back pop-ups. And good news is, if you buy one, it might not catch on fire. It probably won't break down. It probably will, because that's kind of what Lancia, if you're not familiar with Lancias, that's kind of what they were known for. They were known for, well, breaking down. I do believe a couple of the other ones, most of their cars weren't even in production for a couple of years. Like, they didn't last long at all. They just fell apart. It's probably why they're not around anymore. Lancia died out a long time ago. But Lancia Stratus.
It's cool.
It's cool.
They're cool.
Stop
Might be the coolest car on our board, actually. I do believe, though, I pulled in some heavy hitters. I mean, the 72 Trans Am, the Caterham 7.
The Caterham is pretty cool.
The Lancia Stratus HF, high fidelity.
Of course.
Weird name.
It is a weird
Yeah,
name.
which is why most people just call it the Lancia Stratus. They didn't want to put the HF on the end of it because it was just weird.
So I'm out on mine. So we're going back to Dakota. You got one left?
Yes,
What you got?
sir.
Man, we did really not leave anything to like sit this out on.
You guys don't even want to see this. You knew it was going to be
This
on
is
here
his
somewhere.
last cool car.
Some of you have probably been waiting for this one to show up.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming.
Oh yeah, you knew this was on our list.
And there she is. You all know what it is. Do I even really need to explain anything about this other than it's just disgusting?
I think
Yeah.
it pretty much says where that one belongs. They were just garbage, yeah. I know you guys are buying them. You think that you're,
Well,
doing
one
something
thing-
for the environment.
You're killing the environment.
Yeah, the metal that they have to strip mine to get those to make the batteries is just devastating to the environment. We're petrol heads. Obviously, we love cars. Cars aren't great for the environment.
Internal combustion.
But the amount of damage that it takes to make, we won't say all, we'll say majority of hybrids, the metal that's used in the batteries is very devastating to the planet,
You have to drive these cars like over 200,000 miles to get back what it took to make them. And many of them will just crash or fail or get wrecked or something before they even reach the mark that makes them the more efficient vehicle.
Or you guys are just going to sell them,
Yeah.
But I
It
mean,
is what it is. You're going to trade up for the next edition, and it's just doing more and more damage. Like if I keep my if I have a lot of older vehicles too, but if I kept my older vehicles and I drove them for the amount of I drove them for as long as I possibly could, and keeping them alive throughout the time, it's going to be more environmentally friendly than a hybrid would. Like it doesn't even really matter what the car is, as long as I keep my car on the road.
One thing I do have to give them, the 2020 Prius, they're coming out with all-wheel drive, slightly better ground clearance, and the thing still gets 60 miles to the gallon for an all-wheel drive sedan. I mean, that's going to put a couple of people on edge for their manufacturing of their cars.
And I do believe, if the office has ever taught me anything, it is that in under 5 miles an hour, they're extremely dangerous because they're silent. They can just sneak up and run right over you. You wouldn't even know.
So this leads in, we have one car left, and
You guys are going to love this. We have one car left.
I don't think you're going to expect it.
I just wanted to jump in here real quick and let you guys know that after the filming of that video, I ended up testing positive for COVID. So that's fun. I just want to give you guys an update that it might be a little bit of time before our next video comes out, because now we've got to get everything together. I'm on 2 weeks quarantine. I got to go and get tested again. See if I come back clear. If I do, we'll get back to making videos for you guys. If not, I would appreciate it if you would just hold on a little bit, give us a little bit of time. you know, get rid of all this, get everything cleared up, and then we'll get back at it for you guys. Much love. Peace. Unless, you know, you're Top Gear fans like we are,
You know.
then you might.
Oh, you'll remember this.
You will definitely remember this one. It is a very, we're gonna use the word car in a loose
It's
term.
not. You don't register it as one.
Yeah, I do believe this car is a motorcycle. I do believe it registers
This is a
as
motorcycle.
a motorcycle. It's something. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's growing on me though.
It's kinda cool.
It's growing on me. This thing is growing on me.
Me too.
Not me.
It's kind of cool.
You guys
It's got a
have never seen this. A Reliant Robin. And I do believe this is the only photo that we could find. They all just looked like this.
It's not good car, bad car. This is cool, not cool.
This is cool, not cool. You know what? This car was in production for 30 plus years. Why and how? This car was known for rolling over. Like, how can you be known for that and still
Maybe.
do for 30 years? It blows my mind. It is a front mid-engine.
That sounds so weird.
The car is so small I couldn't even decide. Front mid-engine rear-wheel drive. It comes with a 748cc or an 848cc overhead engine. It had 12-inch wheels on it. That's what it comes standard with.
So tiny.
I think that's the same size as a smart car. Actually, they might run a 10, but very similar in size. 0 to 60, whopping
Yes.
14 seconds. I mean, just staggering the horsepower that this thing has.
Assuming there isn't a gradual incline anywhere in this.
Yes, if there's an incline.
Not going.
Okay, so sometimes it does tend to, you know, lift the front wheels off the ground.
Wheel.
Correct, wheel off the ground. So, you know, then you just can't turn. So if you were going uphill, yeah, it was quite miserable, especially if you weighed a lot because you were in the back. So if you started up a hill, yeah, you would flip up onto the back.
Dead.
30 years of this.
So, well, not dead because you wouldn't be going that fast. I mean, you're talking 14 seconds here.
You're going faster going rolling down the hill than you were going up the
That's
hill.
probably my running speed.
I don't know. I feel like I can run faster than that.
That's pretty fast. No, that's pretty fast. You can't even get to 60 mile an hour.
You watch me.
What do you think?
Click over to the next video if you want to see Dakota try to run 60 mile an hour. Well, it's okay. We'll toss him out of the running car and he'll have a head start.
See, exactly. I can hit 60.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a pavement.
Cool, not cool.
Or both.
I'm not done. This baby's got some facts. She is on fire. Top speed. Again, I'm trying to tell you guys some fire facts on this beast of a car. And the camera cuts out. Says we've been talking too long about the Reliant Robin, that we need to move on. But I'm telling you, we are not done. This baby is top speed 85.
It's honestly more than I thought.
Yeah, it's honestly more than I thought.
I was like 60.
Yeah, I was not thinking. I would not want to do 85 in this.
Yeah, I was just about to say. So you
Imagine you're just like,
but you wouldn't.
And
You wouldn't do 85 in this. You wouldn't trust yourself.
Yeah,
You see
no,
a turn
there's
coming
no
up,
way.
you bring
it
down to
takes
40.
you 40 seconds to get to 60.
True, so you wouldn't want to slow down actually because you
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 probably
can never
couldn't
get back
imagine the size of the brake pads on this thing. I bet you they were
Tiny.
my cell phone's bigger than they were.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
This might upset a lot of people that I'm going to throw these two vehicles in the same sentence. A Reliant Robin is almost as fast as a DeLorean.
Almost. Keyword almost.
85 mile an hour in the Reliant Robin, 88 in the DeLorean. which is a fun fact. That is why they chose 88 miles an hour in Back to the Future movies. That's why they chose 88 so that they could time travel, because that was the fastest the car could go.
All it could do.
Yeah, so they're like, man, 88 it is. It sounds cool.
But can that fly through to a different year?
What is it?
Can that fly through to, you know?
You roll.
I mean, they're pretty much the same speed. Yeah, it literally went for 3 decades. So yeah, it can time travel.
True.
Definitely.
You know, this thing is really growing on me, though. I mean, these facts are pretty good. 60 to 100 miles to the gallon.
That's wild.
Impressive. I mean, he's got a little bit of hauling space.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost as fast as a DeLorean. You have 100 miles to the gallon. 30 years of R&D research.
Worked out the
mouth
kinks right
anything.
there.
Yeah, they worked out the kinks after 30 years. I mean, you're looking at a front mid-engine rear-wheel drive. This is basically an eco-friendly sports car.
Well,
Eco-friendly motorcycle.
eco-friendly motorcycle. If it's there.
Eco-friendly motorcycle. Trike. What's called a trike?
Oh yeah, that's a trike.
But I mean, 60 to 100 miles to the gallon, especially for like an older car like this. I mean, obviously these aren't in production anymore, you know, and they haven't been in production for quite a while.
They should be.
Yeah, I mean,
They'd never
throw another wheel on that bad boy and
Exactly.
Take off a wheel.
take off.
Take away another.
Yeah,
wheel?
take away a back wheel, turn it on a motorcycle.
Yeah, motor car.
But I mean, this is impressive. You know,
Honestly.
this was gonna go on the not cool list. But I mean, what are you guys feeling? Like, what do you
Top
think?
of the cool is
Deserve the line, so at least.
above the Stratus.
I think it's out of the not cool just because of how unique it is.
I think this is gonna have to be a cool. I think with our last car, we're gonna go ahead and end it on a cool note. The Reliant Robin, cool.
It's cool.
Guess so.
It's cool.
You heard him, guys. Let's oh man, what? Put it.
Yeah.
That's a little high. That's a little high.
You put it below the Subaru for me?
The 22B?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Right there. Yeah.
A little
right
lower.
there.
A little bit lower. A little bit lower.
Over the Evo? Actually, I think I'm gonna put it up there.
the FD?
I think I'm gonna put it up there. I think I'm gonna put it up there with the initial D car. I mean, the Reliant Robin.
It isn't. Look, it's it's a drift car.
It is a drift
It's
car.
a front drift car.
Yo, this ain't mad stunt car.
You drift with your front instead of your back.
You know what, guys? That is all we have for you. And as Top Gear would say, can I say that? Are we allowed to say that? We're gonna be in so much trouble on YouTube, guys. But Reliant Robin, a cool car on that bombshell. We are out of here, guys. Much love. Don't forget, you can click over
Here.
here
To subscribe. And over here.
and over here
For our next video.
for our
Last.
video, not our next video. We're still new. We're still learning, guys. We appreciate you.
And one more thing I have to add in there is if you disagree on where we put a car, I want to know why. Why would you put them in something from cool to not cool and something from not cool to cool? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. And you can also email us a picture of your car if you want to be on the Cool Not Cool board. Again, that email address is boostedbeards@gmail.com. I think that's all we got to say, right? I think we're pretty much good.
Peace.